Circles, 9-2. There's 2 days of circles, so hopefully you understand the basics. And then we're just going to pile on little by little. Let's start. Right here is your, I'll just say y equals mx plus b for circles. You guys have been pounded with y equals mx plus b for lines, and all of a sudden, hey, here's another equation that you need to be familiar with, semi-memorize. Here we go. If it looks like this, it's telling you the center of the circle is 0, 0. And this is always r squared. R is the radius. Move over to here. It's going to look like this if there's a shifted center. I know this looks like a lot, but you guys have been moving graphs based on your rules. Same thing. It's always equal to r squared, so r is the radius. All right, let's apply a problem. So we look here, like, okay, you said the center is 0, 0, and my radius is 16. No, I didn't say that. I said r equals 16, and it's always equal to r squared. So you got to take the square root and say r is 4. Now remember, there's an infinite number of radiuses. So you say radii, multiple radiuses. So I'm just going to go out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, a circle's perfect, but I'm not going to draw it perfect. But there she is. What do you notice between this and this? Well, first of all, the 16 is the same, so I know my radius is still 4. But before I graph it, I got to find the center. That's going to move it 2 to the right. That's going to move it down 1. And I would recommend drawing in your brand new kind of sort of XY axis. And then move 4 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So essentially, all we did was take this circle, bump it 2 right, 1 down. That's what this does. Now, if I'd have made this 25, then you'd go, oh, r is, take the square root, r is 5. So that'd be boom, 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 boom. That would just increase the radius. So now you've got a bigger circle. Okay, a little more coming. A few formulas that are definitely going to apply to your ability to communicate what you know about a circle, how to graph a circle. Now, this isn't going to be a real sample problem. Sample problems are coming in the next video. I'm just kind of built the foundation here. So here we have a random circle. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I do know this is the center. Now I'm going to call this x1, y1. It's some random point. This here is x2, y2. That's a different ordered pair. Now again, I'm not going to do a problem, so I'm not going to put numbers to this. We're going to wait for the sample problems on the next video. So what if this problem asked you to find the equation of this circle? So really you need 2 things. You need to know what the center is. Well, if these are the endpoints of the diameter, and I got the 2 points, I got this midpoint formula right here that will tell me exactly what that center point is. And then I will be able to fill in this crazy looking little guy. I'll be able to fill in these parts. Then, how do I find out what the radius is? Well, you've got 2 choices. You've got this formula, the distance formula, and you've got options. What is the radius? Well, it's right here. What is the diameter? It's right here. So you could find the distance between these 2 points and cut it in half, or you could use the distance formula from here to here, or you could use the distance formula from here to here, because those are both radii. So this is really 3 different ways you can find the radius. Distance formula from here to here, distance formula from here to here, or find the distance from here to here, and you have the diameter, but then you gotta remember to cut it in half, and that will help you find the radius. Then, if the problem asks you crazy questions like, okay, smarty pants, what's the area of the circle? Well, you gotta know the length of R. Then they might ask you, what's the circumference of the circle? We have two formulas. 2 pi r, so you gotta know what the radius is. We go like this formula. You can use the diameter and just go pi d. Because think about it, what are 2 radii? 1 diameter. So I hope you kind of get that, but now we're going to put it into practice. Watch the example problem video.